Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to Bitcoin update for Tuesday 27 September. Alright, so yesterday we did actually go into the details of Bitcoin, and I told you that there's a decision coming and my hands are tied back. Now my personal opinion was that we should have gone down, but then again I told you always wait for the main break to the upside. Now it actually did break to the upside, and that's something. It's Tuesday, so no weekends at all. Are some few dates in October. September is still not is not ended just yet, and the thing is that you really made an aggressive break to the upside, and when you make that break to the upside, it seems like you went to the technical target and you're a little bit overextended. Now this one has played out, okay? The pump has played out. Is there anything else left to go to the upside? I don't see any more pattern. Like this was the only pattern, right? This was everything that everyone was looking after. So it actually broke out of that pattern and pretty much successfully went to the upside. Now from here, it's suspense. Okay, from here it's suspense. I don't think if anyone can tell you which direction Bitcoin is gonna take. Okay, now let's look at every single bigger picture, because on the 4-hour time frame I don't see any like very important patterns right now. But what we can do is we can go to the weekly time frame, and Bitcoin can still go down. Let me just tell you that, okay? It can still go down, and that one biggest hint is the weekly time frame. I just want to talk about the weekly, and it will be a good idea to actually bring in the Heiken Ashi. And the Heiken Ashi is pretty much a filtered candle, okay? Now if you bring in the Heiken Ashi, this green candle, like let me show you the difference, okay? Let me show you the difference. If of course you want to learn more about this, I do have a trading course for you. You can learn a lot of stuff for 20 hours straight, okay? If you want to get that course for a discount, just message me on Twitter. This is my username, and you can always ask for a discount for that course. Okay, now those who are interested can check it out, but anyway, this is a free lesson here. So what I'm gonna say is the following. Let's do a little bit of a comparison right now. I'm gonna actually bring in the candles, the normal candles. So if I bring in the normal candles, you can see that this is a very green candle, okay? That's a green candle. But when you filter out candlesticks, that's the reason why I'm bringing Heiken Ashi, because Heiken Ashi actually gives you a very filtered candles after doing some calculation and averaging out, the price movement, and then they give you that filtered candles. So when you get this filtered candle back, you can see that green candle was never green, but it's actually a red candle. Is still bearish, and that's the beauty of Heiken Ashi. It gives you a better idea of what's coming up next. Now that's all about the Heiken Ashi, that still there's a trouble. The second thing I want to talk about is that this weekly time candle has 5 days and 20 hours to actually close. How many days? 5 days and 20 hours. Now I'm not getting bullish anytime soon just because we had a pump to the upside. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin is all of a sudden going to go to 100K or something, because we go step by step, and I always say that go step by step. Now the first step is that there's a weekly kiss of death coming in my opinion, okay? And that is, you see, all you did to me personally, this looks like one support, two support there, one support here, this wick down, another support right there, you got another support right over here, another support right over there, another one right over here, another one right over there, and all you did after 7 different touches of support, you broke to the downside, and now you're back testing. Now don't get me wrong, in 5 days, if you actually backtest and Bitcoin somehow manages to go up to $21,812, then I might consider Bitcoin for a little bit of a more push to the upside, maybe start to move up to 24K as well, okay? And that actually depends if it does that in the next 5 days. And September hasn't really closed just yet. So 3 more days of September. What I'm really focused on is the monthly closing. In 3 days, a lot can happen, okay? So in the middle of the week, you can actually get some green candles and all of a sudden start to go to the downside as well. So you gotta be really careful. In 5 days, it depends on how the weekly candles are gonna close. Can you backtest and go up? that will be amazing for next week. We might get October to be a little bit of a green month, and we can get some relief. We can get some amazing trades here and there. But then again, if you are just coming down and losing support and going back to get rejected from here, and keeping in mind that we do have a bear flag as well on the monthly, which is not invalidated. I told you yesterday that we're still below 55 EMA. Bitcoin is still in trouble. Okay, now in November we're gonna have another Fed meeting, and we're gonna see if in November we're gonna have trouble with Bitcoin. Maybe in October we're not gonna have any trouble. October not really that bad, but then again we're gonna see what happens in the future. And that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.